So welcome ladies and gentlemen, we're back today to have a look at some more superstar difficulty. This is what he is playing on, as you can see, 10-minute halves or 10-minute match time, 5-minute halves, superstar difficulty for you to see. But today, two different teams, Atletico Madrid against Liverpool at the Calderon, or maybe not actually, it's not at the Calderon, don't think that was in the demo, not quite sure. Either way, there's the two lineups, not quite sure what tactics either side are playing because they don't show them, but we're just going to analyze it. You know, I like to look at these videos and give them a bit of a bash. There's the options for the stadium, the time of day, the season, the weather. I believe there is an extra weather one this year, cloudy with a chance of rain also, which is what it is most of the time in England, always cloudy with a chance of rain. But then again, it's like that in Florida at the moment. So here we go, Atletico Madrid, Liverpool. Players look great, we know that already. The models are there. The stadium looks phenomenal, but still not quite up to FIFA standard with the presentation. I mean, Konami are getting better, don't get me wrong. They certainly are, with the overlays that they're adding, the replays and everything else, but they're still not quite there. Give them all a couple of years and maybe they'll be able to compete, but hey, I take the gameplay over the presentation, but of course I take both at the same time as well. So there's a look at Atletico Madrid. That is going to be the human opponents, playing a 4-4-2 traditional. Torres and Griezmann up top, and if we have a look at Liverpool, Sturridge, Origi up top. They're going to be playing a 4-3-3. Coutinho on the left hand side. Sorry, maybe not. Sorry, Firmino is up top with Coutinho and Mane. I guess I was looking at the wrong players. Anyway, let's dive right into it. So Atletico Madrid from left to right, Liverpool from right to left. And as you can see at the bottom of your screen, Atletico Madrid are playing two defensive tactics, one attacking. Liverpool, the same thing, 2 and 1. Now, the problem with the last video I put out, Borussia Dortmund against Barcelona, was the fact that Borussia Dortmund, they gave Barcelona a lot of space. I think there was a bit of a conflict between the tactics that the CPU was using, which is a bit worrying because, you know, saying that when you use two at the same time, it doesn't really work. Well, then the CPU, so that's a good save straight off the bat there, the CPU shouldn't be doing that, should he? Should be playing one tactic, and then if it's not working, switch it up. They have to try and find a way through. You know, they talk a lot about the adaptive AI and how it works, and we don't know. Is it really adaptive AI? Is it just all talk? I don't know. You know, it's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, whether you believe them or not. For me, you know, if the CPU see you using the flanks a lot, then they should be shutting those down and making you play it through the middle, and then vice versa, because you're going to do the same thing when you're playing the computer. Anyway, let's take a look, let's analyse this and see how this bit of gameplay goes compared to that last one. Barcelona were pretty dominant, they had a lot of possession. Atletico Madrid, I mean, you'd probably say Atletico Madrid would probably have more possession than Liverpool, especially at home if they were playing at home. But Liverpool, one good thing about them is when they get the ball, and you'll see, right now they're defensive. They're playing with the blue. Now, once again, the bottom right-hand corner, they're playing with defensive levels, okay? So they're backing away. They're going to defend in numbers. And then when they finally get the ball back right now, there we go. They've switched it to red. So they're playing more attacking now. And they can look to play that counter. They lose it. They go back to defensive. That was a problem with Arsenal, I believe, last year, where in the demo, they kept going defensive. That's another lovely ball in and just wide. But they kept going defensive every time they got the ball. Well, that's no good. Arsenal don't play that way. When they get possession, they're off. They play very counter-attacking football. They play fast, 1-2 touch possession, and they work their way forward. So at least, hopefully, Konami have fixed that and sort it out. I mean, this is the key thing, right? With Superstar, with the teams, you have to get the tactics right, because if you don't, Master League is going to be a shambles, and you've got to spend ages upon ages tweaking all the tactics. You know, the option files come out, and the problem with the option files is they don't often save the tactics because of live updates. Live updates come out, they mess things up, and it's just a nightmare. Konami need to find a system that doesn't butcher things after you've spent, like, you know, 10 hours tweaking every single team's tactics. It's frustrating. And you have to do it. On PC, it's a different kettle of fish, and that's the reason why this year I'm going to be doing my Master League on PC. I've got a new laptop. I'll do a video of that soon. You know, it's got a GTX 1060. It's got 16 gig of RAM, an i7. It will work fine with PES, I'm sure, at pretty darn good high specs. So I'm looking forward to it because we can get a really solid Master League with the AI playing the way they should play, and really should play out the box. Anyway, let's have a look here. We're 23 minutes in. We haven't spoken too much about the gameplay. We've got plenty of time. And Liverpool now starting to get a little bit more possession. Atletico Madrid are backing away. And here we go. Let's see what they've got up their sleeves. It's a little bit more slower paced when you've got the human against the AI. When it's human against human, like you saw in that Whedon's video, if you've watched it, a lot quicker because they were playing one-touch football and just moving that ball really, really swift. It does look a little bit more like PES 2017, but I think the pass support has been dumbed down a little bit. A nice quick counter here, though, by Atletico Madrid. Carrasco surely 1-0, but he's fluffed it. Disappointment by him there. Opened his body up nicely, but failed to hit the target. Liverpool got caught there, didn't they? I think Klein was out of position. And right here, it's a good idea. Slipped on the wet turf. Well, there's the distance dribbled. Griezmann's leading the way. Gabby in second. Well, we're still waiting to see some FIFA action, to be honest. They always seem to wait, EA Sports. I mean, I've got no problems with Konami whipping out the gameplay videos and showing people the game. They have to do it because they want it to play flawlessly when it launches. Difficult to do that. They're going to have the beta, of course. Now, let's see what happens here now with Atletico Madrid. Nice give and go. Torres making that run. Just flicked outside with the outside of the boot. Koke turning his man inside out. Liverpool. Now, one thing I actually want to talk about, and I'll put this tweet up. Adam did tweet that there could be another difficulty. He said if you master, I'm not sure the exact thing he said now, but if you master Superstar, you will get a special surprise or something along those lines. So there could be an extra difficulty level this year. I am hoping so. I mean, I would just like them to fix Superstar and make it difficult anyway, but there could be something special in the works regarding another difficulty level. Now, I don't want the AI cheating. That's the thing. I don't want them cheating. I just want them to play with a brain. I want defensive players to play defensive, close you down, shut the holes, and attacking players to press forward, make the runs off the ball. You know, I want Stoke City to defend in numbers, right? But I want the likes of Chelsea or Barcelona or Real Madrid to attack with players coming forward. That's a little bit of a poor finish there. You know, attack with purpose and make me sort of wet myself every time they come forward with the ball. It's got to be a challenge. I mean, it has to be. I don't mind losing game after game if the AI are playing it the way they should play. But I don't want to lose to Sunderland because they play like Barcelona. No, I don't want it to go that way like FIFA, where, you know, the crap teams are basically forced to play like a Barcelona just because you up the difficulty. I don't want that. I want the AI to make mistakes, don't get me wrong, but I want them to play like they would in the real world. Is it a lot to ask? I don't think it is in this day and age where they've had so much time to tweak the game over the years. So much time, you know, every year they should be enhancing it further and further and further. Graphics get better, you know, more modes, better online, more stuff. That's what you need, more content. So, you know, PES is an annual game. It comes out every single year. There's not going to be leaps and bounds, differences from the iteration before, like any other sports game, but there's still got to be enough to whip out the $60, the £40, whatever it is that you're paying for it, and saying, yeah, this is worth the money this year, not just for a roster update. So let's see what happens. Come on, Konami, let's see you tweak those tactics and really sort out the AI. Anyway, here we go. Let's have a look. That's a lovely, beautiful ball. What a lovely pass. A bit of a shambles of a finish, though. Let's have another look at that. Have a look at this. This is a great ball over. Beautiful touch on the chest. And he should have scored. That's unlucky. It was Coutinho there who missed it. But a let-off for Atletico Madrid. They've had a couple of chances, Liverpool. They're starting to play. Firmino. Hit it. Should have hit that early there. That's where you got to just hit the ball. When you get a chance, smash it. Don't mess around. Now here's a chance for Atletico Madrid. Liverpool have pushed a lot of numbers forward. Fernando Torres with a bit of space outside. That's heavy touch. He's going to lose it for him. No, really, that's where... Let's rewind that real quick. Let's rewind it. Right here, right? Watch this counter. Now, the defender, he should have got this ball. Okay, Matip has to come across. Right here, bang, go for it. He waited, and then you let Fernando Torres do a roulette, lays it back, and there's a free chance for Sal, and it's not a bad effort. But the AI there, Get your foot in, son. Don't give Fernando Torres, like right here, too much time. If that ball is at the defender's feet, he should not be letting the player just do a trick and lay it off. So a little bit more aggressive there, please, AI. And we're good. Anyway, moving on. 54 minutes on the clock, still goalless, so goalless. So there still has been chances for both sides. And now Liverpool is swinging out the left. I don't like those flicks, though. I still don't know why they do these. Right here, watch this. I don't understand why they do these little flicks here. First of all, he should just take the touch. But what is that? No one in their right mind would do this. You wouldn't do that. You just wouldn't. You take the touch with your left foot, you know, because you take it away from the defender, and then you lay it down the line. So those little niggles have always been in the game for a while now, and I don't like them. I don't like the little flicks they do. They don't look natural, you know, because you've got certain elements this year. They look great. The chesting, the way they control the ball. But then you've got silly little niggles like that kind of ruin the experience a little bit. Anyway, good ball in there, and that's a good save by Oblak, who he seems to be an absolute beast in this game, Oblak. He's made some phenomenal saves in some of the videos that I've seen. Liverpool working it well. I think this was going wide anyway, but or maybe it was heading in. Either way, it's a good save, comfortable. And now a chance for the corner. Pass is completed, 88 to 82. No changes tactically for either side so far. They're both still playing 2 defensive, 1 attacking. And now Liverpool have got major problems here because it's 3-on-2. And he's put that through there, and the defender got the wrong side of his man. It's going to be Sal, and that's a lovely little finish over Karius, and Atletico Madrid take the lead. So there we go. It's that easy if you can counter them. I still think right here the defender, I mean, he kind of waited, got the wrong side of his man, and Sal does the rest with a cute little finish in the corner. So 1-0 right on the hour mark. As you can see, the cursor's changing. That's also a new feature they added where it lets you know who the second player is going to be. So it gives you a bit of an idea if you do press. I mean, I do use a lot of that. I use a lot of double press sometimes to get my teammates to come across and cover. At least now you know who's going to come in, who's going to be the next player you can pick. I just want to play the beta, if I'm being honest with you. I think it's the end of the month. What is it? Around the 20th of July for about 7 or 8 days. We get to play a bit of online action. And I hope Konami take all the feedback from these videos and just tweak the game as much as they can. That's all they can do. They've got a good fundamentals of the game. They just need to sort out the niggles. And there's going to be problems. I know there is. Okay, no game is perfect. No game will ever be perfect. But when you see problems, you've got to do your best to fix them. And patches are a possibility as well. I mean, Konami never patched the crossing issue we had last year, of course. That just continued throughout the whole year. Disappointing. You know, it kind of ruined online for me and a lot of other players where it was just a spam fest down the line. Yeah, I know football is played out wide, don't get me wrong. But, I mean, not everyone scores a cross and a goal every single game, let alone 3 or 4 goals a game, which generally did happen. Anyway, let's see what Liverpool have up their sleeves now. They're not playing any more attacking. They're still on the red. They're still playing 2 defensive options. See, this is what I'd like to see them change now. Change the tactics, switch it up. They are a goal down. They've got 15 minutes to get back in this game. There has to be some sort of shift in momentum for them. Something I do like in FIFA, which is, oh, that's unlucky, isn't it? Mane right off the post. But I'm not sure what on earth the AI was doing there. I mean, he's at the post. Why is Sean trying to just... What is that? Have another look. It's a good effort. Hits the post. Oblak all over the place. But just some sort of a retard move there by Sean. I don't know. That's quite funny. But see, FIFA, you go a goal down, the AI do start to press you a lot more. Now, they are very susceptible to the counter. But there is an element that they do know they're a goal down. They push numbers forward. Like to see that a little bit more in PES. Sometimes it's like they're losing a goal to nil. You know, there's 5 minutes and they don't do anything. They do the same tactics they've been playing the whole game. So, hey, I'm going to critique. I'm going to analyse. That's all I can do. No one ever invites me to any game events. Unfortunately, I'm not good enough. I also live in America where there is no events really, unless you want to fly all the way to E3, so that doesn't happen. Anyway, here's a chance for Atletico Madrid. Can they finish it off? Not quite. And that's an absolute belter into the top corner. What a finish from Carrasco. Unbelievable. No way the goalie's going to save that one. Fizzed it. Look at this. Lays it off. Nice little bit of trickery. Defenders all over the place. Lays it back to him and wallop. Near post. Pick that one out. So Liverpool going to make a change. Origi coming off. Coutinho. Sorry. Wrong way. Coutinho coming off and Origi coming on. Final 8 minutes. But yeah, this is just a quick look at some more AI for you guys. I mean, so far, I haven't been overly impressed, if I'm being honest. I'm intrigued with what Adam said about the other difficulty possibly that the game's going to have. I would still like to just fix Superstar. You know, we have multiple other levels. We've got top player, we've got professional. So if you're not good enough, then play those ones. That's fine. And if you're not, you know, you just want to play with your mates. I've said before that we didn't need beginner and amateur. Fine. I mean, leave them. If people want to play those, they can. It's their option. They can play with their mates. It's relaxing. It's easy to do. But, you know, Superstar should be the pinnacle of difficulties. It should be really, really hard to break the AI down. Yes, they can make mistakes, but I'm still seeing very silly mistakes by the AI. That should have been a foul there, referee. Don't know what happened with Mane. Went flopped to the floor. But, you know, still seeing little niggles and I don't know. Not overly impressed with the AI so far. So we'll have to wait and see. You know, what I feel like is that this is the first time people are playing the game, but they're still beating the AI 1-0, 2-0, and it hasn't been too much of a challenge for them. Although Liverpool have had a couple of chances, don't get me wrong. They've had a few, hit the post. All Blacks made a couple of belters for some saves as well. But anyway, that is all for today. Hope you guys did enjoy it. Leave a like, subscribe for more. Remember, the beta is coming out at the end of July. But until next time, let me know what you guys want to see next. Till next time, take care.